Hey everybody, I just wanted to jump on here and give an update to episode 24. I got a couple comments that was a good reminder about the vitamin D3 and K2. Hey, if you're new here, my name's Jason. I'm 53 years old, and at 52 years old, I was diagnosed with stage 4 metastatic prostate cancer that had metastasized to my spine. It's in my L1 vertebrae, and on this channel, we talk about it. So yeah, episode 24, I did a video where I talked about the why my doctor mentioned and tested for calcium levels, because I didn't understand that and I wanted to understand it, and so now I understand it. In that video, I mentioned that, hey, in order to maintain you have the bone resorption going on, right? The breakdown with the osteoclasts. Then you have the osteoblasts trying to build the bone back up. In order to support the osteoblasts, to support the bone rebuilding, and your goal isn't maintaining the proper level of calcium in your blood. That's the indicator. Your goal is rebuilding bone. So in order to meet your goal of rebuilding bone, you need to have all the support network there for it. And that's the vitamin D3, the calcium, the magnesium, the phosphorus. So when you take the vitamin D3, in order to maximize your body's solubility for your body, your body's absorption ability, make sure you're taking vitamin D3 that includes K2. So here's a quick little info. Vitamin K2 is a crucial to your body's use of vitamin D3. So D3, what it does is it enhances your body's ability to absorb calcium in your intestines. This was the thing I was looking for when I was scanning my notes yesterday, as I knew there was something about absorption in the intestines and I couldn't find it. Yeah, vitamin D3 supports absorption of calcium in your intestines. But vitamin K2, what it does, I'm looking at my new notes, is redirects the calcium to the right places. So if you didn't take, if you didn't have the right levels of K2, that calcium would go to other places. It would go to, oh, I know what's on here. It would go to calcium deposits in your arteries, right? So not having enough K2, excess calcium in your blood. But the calcium deposits in your arteries, that's called ectopic calcification. So the K2 helps maintain the balance of calcium in the body by preventing hypercalcemia, excess calcium in the blood, and ectopic calcification, calcium buildup in your arteries. So K2 works together with D3 to enhance your bone health overall. Make sure it goes to places like your teeth, your bones, which is the goal, which is what we're talking about. This is why we're bringing it up. It helps strengthen your bones. So yeah, and speaking of bones, I'll give you an update on. I woke up this morning not feeling good. I woke up a little lightheaded, nauseous, headache, and I'm feeling better now. But when I woke up, I was not feeling good. I don't know if I'm getting sick, am sick, or I'm just nervous about my surgery tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm getting 3 treatments. And I can't remember if I covered these in episode 24. Probably not. I'm getting 3 treatments. The first thing they're going to do is radio frequency ablation. They're going to do an ablation. They're going to go in and they're going to heat things up and destroy some nerve endings in my spine. They're going to do the ablation. Then they're going in for a deep bone biopsy. I don't yet know. One of the questions I have before we do this today is, why are we doing it? I'd asked that in the messages with my team, my care team. I don't have an answer yet, because I had a bone biopsy, or I had an answer, but I don't like the answer. The answer is, well, we need to see if cancer is causing this issue with your L1. Yeah, it is. We did a bone biopsy as part of my diagnosis. We know there's cancer in that L1. We know the size of the tumor. We know we later did a scan and saw that tumor shrunk to almost 1/10 of its size, leaving a whole space there that the bone had to fill in from. So yeah, the cancer absolutely is part of why I have this fracture, because I had a weakened L1. So I'm going to ask again. I'm going to get a solid answer on why are we doing a bone biopsy. But then we're going to do a kyphoplasty. So they're already, if we do the bone biopsy, they're already going to have a tube in my back, in my spine. They're going to have a core drilled out. That core is going to go right into the fracture. And then what they do is they insert a balloon. They inflate the balloon to spread the compression fracture apart. And then they inject plaster of some kind into that crack, into that fracture. And then they release the balloon. They let that plaster squeeze into all the cracks as the bone settles back together. And then my L1 is strengthened with plaster of some kind. I keep saying some kind because I can't imagine it's Home Depot or Lowe's type plaster, right? Anyway, so that's the goal. That's what we're doing. And thank you to those that commented on episode 24 saying, hey, don't forget about K2. Yep, I did not forget about K2. I verified my supplements include K2. I was going to bring the bottle in here and show you, but then I forgot because I'm a space cadet lately. Yeah, so that's what I got. Tomorrow, surgery, 3 procedures, and I'm hoping it's just 1 day recovery because I got plans this weekend. I've got plans. I got this guy. This is the payload section. I got holes for the rivets to attach it. This is the body tube. Still going. This is the fin section. Yeah. The motor. I got to get this painted. Later when I feel better. Yeah. And then good news. Or better, different news, other different news. So you guys seem to like the rocket stuff, so I figured I'd share this. Back in 2015, I bought a rocket kit with grand plans to build this thing and get my cert with it. Now this is the one I'm going to get my cert with. This is one I'm getting my level 1 cert with. And it's kind of a scratch build. It is a scratch build. It's not for my kit. But in 2015, I bought a kit. And I started building it. I started building it this week. And here, that's the motor tube. This is just the tube that the motor goes in. That's just the motor tube. Here's the bottom half of the main rocket. Like, I don't know how to give you some size perspective on that. That thing. That's just the bottom half. I got 2 of those. And a nose cone. I should show you the nose cone. I promise I'm almost done. This is the nose cone. That's just the nose cone for this rocket. Holy smokes. So 2015, I've carried this around through moves. I've had it with me. I've thought about doing it. I've been too nervous to do it. Not confident in my rocket building skills. And I said, screw it. This week I said, screw it. And I started putting the rocket together. So I've got the motor tube I'm working on and lots of stuff. So stay motivated, stay positive, get outside, walk, get some sunlight, find a hobby, do something. I know a couple of you guys do reloading. You shoot big rifles. That's awesome. I need to go shooting soon. I haven't done that in a long time. I put away my leather work. I just can't concentrate. I can't focus enough to do it well. I put away the building fishing poles for a little while. I can't concentrate or focus enough to do it well. And my hands, I've had some shaking a little bit. So anyway, now I'm just babbling. Now it's a stupid video. It had a point and then I lost it. All right. That's the update. That's what I wanted to say about episode 24. Take K2 with your vitamin D3. All right, love you all.